What's going on, everybody out there? Today it's time to make another video about Splinterlands due to a lot of new changes to the game economy. And if you're a real player, these game changes shouldn't bother you very much unless you're very new. And if you're someone who's running a whole lot of bots, well, guess what? You're not going to like these. So let's go ahead and get into those. And then after that, we're going to do something fun. And I'm going to collect my rewards for the last season just to, again, show you one of the reasons why it's worth to maybe upgrade your account to getting into higher leagues. So let's go ahead and go over the game economy and rewards updates that are really important that are going into effect today on October 1st. Now, I'm going to be trying to get this video out tomorrow on October 2nd because I have a giveaway to do on my last Hive post, and I'm going to go ahead and be doing that giveaway at the same time. So this will be one day late. Sorry about that, but hopefully it is still helpful to you if you don't fully understand the changes and why they did them. So the first thing to understand as you go through here, they kind of explain, I'll have a link to this, but it just really explains some backstory on why they're doing it. The fact that they're trying to protect from a whole bunch of low-level bots, basically farming the game and hurting the economy a lot. This is one of the reasons why you see some of the new rewards cards going down in value so quickly, because there's a whole lot of players who can just buy a $10 spellbook and sometimes make that money back within one season or one week, one quest even. I've seen it happen, and then they can just go ahead and let that bot farm and never do any other investment into that account. So to prevent this, the big changes that they're going to be doing is the loot chest breakdown. And I'll go back up for the other change they're doing, but this is what they're changing for the loot chest is. Now, if you only hang out in Bronze and Novice, you will not be earning DEC anymore. You will only be earning credits. Credits can only be used to buy assets within the game. So basically, in those beginning levels of the game, you'll only be able to earn credits so that you can buy cards to get yourself to at least the silver level. Once you're in the silver level, you'll start to earn a cryptocurrency that you can then sell on the open market if you want to, or you will be getting or you can continue to buy assets if you want to continue to move your deck up. So this is kind of a breakdown of what they've changed. Now, and they are also going to give less cards to you if you are in lower leagues to make you really have to be incentivized to get up into the higher leagues. So if you are only hanging out in Novice Bronze 3, which pretty much means you made zero investment into the game, you're only going to have a 10% chance to get a card, and the rest of the time you're going to be getting potions and credits. So that's really what you're going to be looking at in your loot chest. As you move it up into Bronze 2 and Bronze 1, you go up 10% chance each time to get a card, and your chances of getting potions and credits go down equally. Then when you get out of Bronze 1 and make it into the Silver League, you now have a 50% chance of getting a card in a chest. So they're going to start letting you get a lot more rewards card, and you have a 75% chance at that point of not getting a potion. They understand that some of us are getting too many potions at lower levels, so this is kind of nice that every time you open a chest, once you're in silver, you have a 3 and 4 chance of it not being a potion, as opposed to it almost being a 50% chance down here to get a potion. I like these changes. I think they're overall healthy, because if you're a brand new player to the game, you're not really going to be earning much in the first few weeks of the game playing it anyways. But this incentivizes you to go ahead and buy cards, get your account stronger, move your way up, and by the time you're in Silver 3, you're going to be earning much more rewards. You're going to be getting a better payout as far as a 75% chance to not get potions, and you're going to be able to just hopefully work your way up, because really this game is about a minimum investment to get started that you choose depending on how much you want to have to grind to make it farther. The more you invest in the beginning, like if you buy enough cards to get into silver right away, well, then you don't even care about bronze. But if you're going to grind your way through bronze, they're going to still make it something that you can do, but they're not going to make it so that you can just make a bronze level account, run it on a bot, farm the DEC, sell the DEC, farm a lot of cards, sell all the cards, and just get a lot of free money. That's not how I use my bots. All of my accounts play level 6 teams or higher, so I'm not somebody running 30, 40, 50 level 2 bots or bronze level bots. It's just not something that I really support doing, so I'm very happy to see this change. I know some of the people who run a lot of those bots won't be happy, and it might hurt the overall amount of games and accounts playing, but do we really want our numbers inflated by people who are just running bronze level bots? No. And I know people are tired of seeing those accounts over and over again. The other thing they're changing is the way that DEC and SPS in the future can be earned by players who decide to not level up. Now, this is something that happens because in the leaderboards of the game, if you're the top ranked player in any league, you can earn a pretty good Dark Energy Crystal payout. So you have some accounts that are very high like mine that can play in Diamond who go, you know what, I'm just going to stay in Gold because I can be one of the top 2 or 3 players in Gold. And or maybe I'll even keep one of my level 6 accounts down in Silver because it can be one of the top 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 accounts in Silver. And then I get a big DEC payout at the end of the season. Well, now they're going to they've done 2 ways to kind of stop people from wanting to do that. The 2 changes that were made was the one that you get season rewards where your account ends at the end of the season. So if I had a big account, I can't farm it up to say Diamond 1 or Diamond or Champion 3 or something and then just have it sort of lose a bunch of matches in a row to go all the way back down to Gold and then try to compete for the highest player in Gold, because now my season rewards will be in Gold. The other thing that they're stopping is me from playing the whole season down in Gold and earning Dark Energy Crystals based on your rating, because when you earn your Dark Energy Crystals on a win, it's your rating helps based your earnings. So the higher your rating is, the higher your earnings are. But if you never level up, you're sitting there and you're farming high ratings by constantly fighting people who have low collection powers, and they don't want you to be able to earn a lot of, like, if I'm ranked 2500 and I'm up in Diamond and I'm fighting and you're fighting down in Gold with rank 2600, you're making more DEC per battle than me and you're fighting against players who don't have as good cards. That's not really fair. So now, no matter what your rating is, you can only earn as much Dark Energy Crystals as the max rating for that tier. So if you don't move up out of that tier and move out of Gold and into Diamond, then the most that you can make per match is the maximum that can be made for Diamond. This does mean that there will be less Dark Energy Crystals being given out to those players in those lower leagues by a pretty substantial amount, because you did have a good amount of players who were staying down there and pushing their ratings very, very high. So now we're going to try to make it so that those end of the season rewards are really designed for what they are: players who are in Gold and players who are in Silver, not Diamond and Champion level players who decide to not move their account up because they're not maybe good enough to compete in the Champion level or the Diamond level for the top of the ladder. Or it's just one of those things where they're not going to be as incentivized, they're not going to earn as much in an everyday playing the game, so they're going to give up a lot of their rewards for that chance to be in the top of the leaderboard. And then if they don't actually get that top position, maybe it's not even going to be worth it for them to have done that. So those are the main changes, the main things you want to know. You can go ahead and take off if you want to, but for now we're going to get into collecting some rewards and talking a little bit about that and some of the cards and some of the new things I've learned about the game. So we'll start off here with one of my alt accounts. This is my account I was going to sell, but what I ended up doing with this account, and I talked about it on a post, is I left two teams at level 6, gave it a level 6 Dragon Summoner with a couple level 6 cards on the Dragon team, and I've gone ahead and let the bot continue to run with it, and I was able to push this account into Diamond 3 doing that. I was pretty happy with that. I sold a good amount of the cards to go ahead and get ready for the Chaos Legion release. I wanted some funding to buy a decent amount of packs, and it worked out pretty well for me, I think. So this is currently a bot that's running the Earth team, and it does have a Flesh Golem fully leveled up at level 7, so that is the main card that wins it most of its matches. And then it goes ahead and it has a water team. The water team is actually level 5, but magic is just so powerful that can still win a lot of matches. I've thought about getting them a level 6 Bortus so that they can maybe get some more cards, but I just haven't made that investment yet. And then it has the magic summoner for the Dragon team, the common one, up at level 7, which is the same thing as being like a level 6 of a regular rare one. And so it's worked out pretty well. So we'll go ahead and claim these, and we'll see what kind of rewards this account earns on the season. Now, it's fun to be doing these claims now because we're going to be getting cards, so there's a good chance we're going to pull a lot of good rares. There's 2 right away. The Dark Energy Crystals have gotten a lot smaller because of the increased amount of players. So really, we're trying to pull cards at this point more than Dark Energy Crystals, unless you get lucky and you pull one of those bigger Dark Energy Crystal rewards. As you can see, this account got me a lot of common cards, which is good because you need a lot to max these out, and it got me a good amount of rare cards. I did pull one of these ones, which is one of the more valuable ones. I like this card a lot. I think people are underestimating this when it gets poison at the higher levels. I don't really like the exploding rats just because they're too much like the exploding dwarf, but they may have a place in the new set when the Chaos Legion comes out and you want to play in that format. Then the exploding rats is the only one you'd be able to use, and the bonesmith is a pretty good card too, so I'm pretty happy with those rewards. It's not bad for an account that really only has 2 cards that are leveled up to a high one. Now we're going to log it in. Now I did go ahead and power up this account a little bit more, but not quite enough to make a big difference on what it could earn. So, oh, I got kicked out of the guild. I wonder why. Huh. They were charging 600 DEC to be in the guild, and I don't know why they would have removed me, but they did. Bummer. So I'll have to see if I can get this one back into one. If not, no big deal. These are accounts I run with a bot, so maybe they figured that out and didn't like that. So on this account, I was able to get up into Diamond 2, even though the account does have enough power to technically make Champion 3. I just couldn't do it. With level 6 cards and not enough of the legendaries up there at level, I just couldn't get it up there. So we'll see if this one pulls anything really cool. Oh, there's an epic, so that's pretty cool. That's a really good rare. Oh, back to back right there. That was pretty nice. There's a gold common. That's the first gold card. There's a gold rare, so that's a pretty good one to pull. Were any of the dark energy crystals worth noting on this one? Doesn't look like it. So that's a pretty good setup. I wonder what a gold rare is going for right now on these sets. I know they don't get as many rewards as some of the other ones. Now we'll go to my main account. My main account just barely made it up to Champion 2. I didn't decide on the last day to try to push it up to Champion 1. It can make it to Champion 1, but it just wasn't really worth the effort. I had been playing a lot. I got on a nice winning streak. I made it to Champion 2, so I just went ahead and left it there. So we're hoping here to get our first legendary of the season rewards. I didn't get one in the other sets. I did pull 1 epic, which was pretty nice. I also got 1 gold rare, so that was pretty cool. I'm hoping we get to see something on here that's pretty exciting. I did pull a legendary on my quest reward today. That was off camera, but that was pretty cool to pull one of those oh, there's one. Let's turn gold. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I think I got a rare gold card right after that. There's a gold common. We'll go back through these pretty soon. There's another gold common. There's another couple rares. I actually kind of want to see that Naga because I haven't bought that one yet. Ooh. And I got a lot of these Twilight Ballist. So I got a gold gargoyle. This is a pretty good card. This guy's a pretty good one, so that was pretty cool. This card's pretty cool, so that's not a bad one to pull a gold on. You've got the Saber Shark with Wings, as it's called, the Pellicor Bandit. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I pulled another, so 2 golds on this one today. That's pretty exciting. And I got another Heartclaw. Heartclaw I was really excited about when it first came out. I really liked the idea of a shielded tank on the death team outside of the Lord of Darkness, and he does come in really handy in certain formats. He's not as powerful as I thought he could be for the team, and the real reason for it is this 2 speed. This 2 speed, he doesn't have like the death team has a lot of ways to slow the other team down, but not really to speed him up, and sometimes that speed is just a big bummer. Let me know if you disagree with me there. Got a good rare right there. Oh, I was trying to check. I don't think I saw any big dark energy crystals. We're not really going to see as many big dark energy crystals anymore because we're not really at a situation. There, I got 1 Naga Assassin where they are out of print, so that's something that you don't have to worry about so much. All right, everybody, so those are all my cards. Not a bad pool for the end of the season, right? Some gold rares. I'll go ahead and take a look really quick at that gold rare card just to see what it's worth. $8, right? So that's an $8 card. I got 2 of those, so that's $16. I think Heartclaw is only about $8 as well. Take the gold off. Let's go Death Team. For sale. I already maxed one out to play with. Oh, he's back up to 10. So I think he dipped down, and now they're going to start heading back up as it's getting harder for people to get these. You're also going to see, I think, in general, card prices start to go up a little bit because those bot accounts are not going to be able to farm these cards as easily. So if you're somebody who is like, hey, I'm not going to pick up these new legendaries that are out there, because I don't want to spend the money because they're, they look like they were heading down. You're going to see now that they're probably going to head back up. Yeah, so you see the Jin is back up to almost 35. He's back from 8 to 10. This one was around 7 or 8 and it's back up to 10. And these ones are just not going to be flooding the market like they were before. And do remember that when they go out of print, they go up in price a little bit, people. So these $100 ones, or maybe just a $40 one, or sometimes only a $30 one, well, those ones are on sale for 10, and the really good ones, they go up to hundreds of dollars usually when they get out of print. And so you might want to make that investment now if you've been putting it off. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.